Hello everybody, David here from Hockeyfeber. Nice to be back with a new episode. Today's episode will be about the player I was getting to know when he played in the CHL a couple of years ago on a match I watched, and I just felt that he was great in so many ways. And from time to time, I just checked him up where he continued playing and what he was doing and how it was going for him. So it was really interesting for me to follow him. And today's episode's name is Alexander the Great, and why I have choose to name the episode like that is because of the player I want to talk about today is Alexandre Mallets. And I excuse myself if I haven't pronounced it completely right. I do my very best and I don't want to offend anybody. Alexandre, I was first time seeing in the CHL when he played in Czechia for HC Kometa Brno. I think the name is right pronounced. And when I saw him playing there, I just thought, as I said, that he was a really great player in so many ways, and I was really impressed. And for a time ago, I decided to do a specific episode by him, about him, named Alexander the Great. I thought that name was perfect. He have really had a fantastic career in so many ways and really made himself a name in Czechia specifically, but he also have so much more experience about ice hockey and have so far really have great accomplishments, played with a lot of great players. And the story about Alexandre Mallets is not yet come to an end because for this upcoming season he will play for Rouen, a top competitive team from France that before have played in the CHL, where he also have played. For this season they will not, but I'm sure they will be back and play more seasons in the CHL for the years to come. And a little more facts about Rouen as a team, that they have won 16 times the highest league in France, being crowned champions, and twice among things also won the Continental Cup, that are the club tournament under CHL, so to say, to make qualification. That's one way of qualify to the CHL. They have won it twice, and also a number of times as well they have won the French Cup that they play in France. So that's a really great club to be playing for, and I'm sure that Rouen as a club are really satisfied and happy to have such a player as Alexandre Mallets in their team, with all the experience that he have from all the years he have played as a professional hockey player. And now the episode starts on my perspective on Alexandre Mallets' ice hockey career so far, and hope you enjoy. I enjoy that you watch, and let's start this. Alexandre Mallets is a player, in my opinion, that in so many different kind of ways can contribute to his team and really be an important piece to victory. And that's just one of his talent and skill as a player, in my opinion. He's also well known for being a physical center, which also are known for scoring and doing points and score goals. And Alexandre comes from Canada, from a place in the eastern parts of Quebec called Amqui. And the population that were counted when I looked up from 2021 was close to 6,000 people. And the biggest part of the population in Amqui speaks French. And the second language in the city is English. Amqui are a place where it is historic buildings such as Amqui's railway station that are still in service and active today. And that's a wooden building built in the 1904. Amqui are also a place filled with a lot of activities, outdoor activities, both for young and grown-up people. It's also a place where you can find stores and restaurants and really have a great time. Amqui as a name means and have a meaning of that it means that a place where you can have fun if you look back in the history. Alexandre Mallets is not the only person from Amqui that have succeeded as a professional ice hockey player. There are more people that have done it as well. One of those is Sébastien Caron, that were drafted by the Pittsburgh Penguins in the 99 NHL draft, and he have on his under his career when he were active close to 100 NHL games. And another great ice hockey player that are still active today is Olivier Rouen, that have really done himself a name in the German ice hockey in the DEL, in the highest league. And then for a specific team that is Augsburger Panthers. And he have totally played 136 games for Augsburger Panthers. Actually ended that era of playing for them this last season. And he were drafted as well 2009 by the Edmonton Oilers. That is two other great hockey players that have succeeded as a hockey player that comes from Amqui. Among the time when Alexandre played junior ice hockey between 2008 up to 2012, he played totally 203 games, scoring 54 goals and doing 66 assists, and in total collecting 120 points. And then playing for Quebec Major Junior Hockey League. And he represented two teams under this time playing those games. And before I'm pronouncing these names, I excuse myself if I don't say it right, and I don't need to offend anybody. I really will do my best. The first team that I will pronounce that he represented was Ruin Nuranda Huskies, and the other team is Rimouski Oceanic under the time when he played in Quebec Major Hockey League. The season 11-12, Alexandre Mallets took his team Rimouski Oceanic all the way to the finals in the Quebec Major Junior Hockey League against Saint John Sea Dogs. But Alexandre Mallets and his team lost against Saint John Sea Dogs. But Alexandre Mallets was also that same season the second best point collector with totally 81 points in total, making him the second best player in the team. So overall, his season that year, 11-12, was a really great season. In the NHL draft in Pittsburgh 2012, Alexandre Mallets was drafted in the second round as number 57 overall by the Vancouver Canucks. Under 2014, Alexandre Mallets was traded to the New York Islanders from Vancouver Canucks in trade for André Pedin. Alexandre Mallets have so far in his career never done a debut match in the NHL. But Alexandre have both experience from playing in the AHL and the ECHL. He have, for example, played 170 games and done 119 points in the ECHL. Under the time when he played in the ECHL, he represented following teams: Kalamazoo Wings and Stockton Thunder. Players that Alexandre Mallets have had as teammates under the time when he played in Czechia. I have selected a couple of those teammates that he have had under the 6th season he played there. In all of the teams that he represented, and they are as following. Under Alexandre Mallets' 6 seasons in the highest hockey league in different teams in Czechia, he played totally 295 games, scoring 53 goals, doing 62 assists. Under the time he were in Czechia, he were crowned champion of the highest league in Czechia. Season 16-17, season 17-18, both of those times with HC Cometa Brno. He were really successful under his time in Czechia and really doing a big impression both through fans and all the persons, including Czech hockey. And up to the upcoming season, as I said, a new exciting adventure awaits Alexandre Mallets and his new club. So the story of Alexandre Mallets' hockey career is not in any means near to be over. And Hockeyfeber wishes Alexandre and Rouen good luck with everything that will come up for them in the near future and the upcoming season 2022 23. And that was all I had, and this were my perspective on a really great player such as Alexandre Mallets. I enjoyed that you were interested to watch, and I appreciate it so much. And don't forget to follow or subscribe on me and Hockeyfeber, so you don't miss out of any new episode or anything that I put out. And I thank you so much for looking on this episode. I really appreciate it. And don't forget to push the subscribe button. My name is David, and this is Hockeyfeber. Thank you for watching, and I wish you all a great weekend, and take care, and we will see each other on YouTube. Take care. Bye-bye.